Hey there, Dan here, DSM Woodwork out in Michigan. What I'm working on here for a colleague, or a former colleague, is she had this desk from the old school building, and lo and behold, with the way the legs are attached, all one leg, it was too wide to fit through a doorway. And so she contacted me, and the approach that I'm taking here this evening is I have gone with my circular saw, and I've cut off the bottom of the leg, the part where it's more of the round. And the reason for this is I'm going to make it so that the leg screws on and screws off. Now doing it where it's circular here is beneficial to me because I don't have to worry too much about trying to match up the alignment of where the foot or the leg was. So the first step that I took is I held up a square and then used my circular sander, not a sander, circular saw. Any circular saw will do. I do have a cordless, brushless circular saw from Rigid. That's up at a job site right now. And so I've got my 6.5 inch magnesium, a little bit lighter weight circular saw that plugs in. It'll work just fine. So I went ahead and cut that off, and I'll demonstrate that in a moment. But the next step here is I have these threaded inserts. These are 1/4 inch by 20, I think, and they're, yep. So if you guys can see, there is a hex hole here, and so the purpose of that is that I take my hex bit and it aligns in there nicely. So when I drill my hole a bit smaller than the threaded insert, I can then use the impact driver and screw it in until it's flush. And then in the bottom part, or I should say the top of the leg, I'm going to drill not a little bit smaller, probably, I don't know, 3/16, maybe a little bit less, because this is a 1/4 inch -20 by 2 inch. It's a lag screw with a fine thread at the end. So it'll go into the foot, and then it'll screw into the threaded insert. Bada boom, bada bing, we have a leg that is removable. So watch the time lapse, stay tuned. Got that in. Now I'm going to take the threaded into the screw. Just make sure, see how far it goes in. Boom, I like it. Alright, we're going to go with a 5/32 drill bit here. It's on there. And it's probably best if you clamp this down or had a way of doing it on a drill press, but this should be fine. All right, hole is drilled. We've got this. I've seen probably some proper ways of getting this on. I'm going to go the old tried and true trick, put it in vice groups and just screw it on. is not good. This did not go the way I planned. That came right off. Back to the drawing board. This might be a failed YouTube video, guys. Just saying. Might have to put some epoxy in there. Don't know. For now, I'll stop recording.